Hey guys, what's up? Thank you so much for clicking on this video today, and thank you so much for being here. Again, if you are a returning subscriber, if you are new, hi, my name is Gerel. Today's video is going to be all about the brows, and I am going to be showing you the 3 products that I have been using to create my brows. It's super easy. Well, the way that I have been doing it is super easy to achieve for those fluffy brows that I have been really enjoying. And the products that I've been using is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze, as well as the powder duo, and this pencil right here from Brow Lights Camera Action to clean up. So I am going to be showing you all the little steps. So this is definitely not going to be a long video because it's only going to talk about the brows. So if you're interested in seeing this little brows right here go into a little bit more of a fluffy brow, then please keep on watching. But before we get into the video, don't forget to like. That definitely helps out my channel a lot, and of course subscribe if you have not already. You can also click on the little bell so you can get notified whenever I upload a new video. And without further ado, let's get on to the video. Alright, so as you can see, I don't have anything on my face. I don't have any concealer, foundation, or anything like that. So the first thing that I actually like to do is to use the Brow Freeze from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I have been using quite a lot of it. So you only really need a little bit, and I just take it on a spoolie and I grab the cap and just make sure that the whole entire spoolie is saturated on it, as you can see. And then you start combing your brows in the direction that you want them to be. I like to do them a little bit to the side, not so high up. So I grab a little bit more for the other brow. Make sure that the spoolie is really nice and saturated, and I'm going to start combing it the same way. And I'm making sure that they are looking kind of even. With the flat part of the brush, I'm just going to press it down in the same direction as we combed it. So I don't like it to be too flat, so I just go back with the spoolie and give it a little touch, just a little bit, just because I don't want the hairs to be like stuck to one another. So this is the first step. As you can see, it's definitely way better than they were before, in my opinion, of course. But I don't do anything else, so I let them just chill out for a little bit. I don't want to add any product because the wax is still a little bit wet, so if I were to add any products, it's just going to be slip and sliding. That is just what I have experienced, so I don't want to do anything whatsoever. So what I'm gonna do is do the rest of my makeup, and when I'm done almost with all of my makeup, that's when I'm going to be applying the powder. So I'll be right back. All right guys, so as you can see, I have my face done. I'm missing eyes and lips right now, but I am going to move on to the brows. So the powder that I have been loving, and I have been loving this powder for so many years already. This is the Brow Powder Duo in the shade Granite, and this is how it looks like. I am using also the number 12 from Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I am going to grab the darker shade right here, and you just need a little bit and just tap the excess because you don't want to put too much all at once. So I am going to concentrate in the outer part of my brow first. And I'm just going to start creating those little hair strokes and just pretty much following the same line as the natural hairs that I have already on my brow. And now I'm going to start right in the middle where I see that there is some baldness right here that I just plucked a little bit too much. I'm going to start creating that line where I'm missing lots of hair. Now when I actually start touching my brows that are like glue to my face, I feel I'm not going to move it too much, so I'm just going to start like tapping on my brow just to create a little bit of fullness, the lighter shade and a little bit of the dark shade, just going back and forth with those 2 shades. And up here, I'm just going to, once again, just tap my brush just to create a little bit of fullness. So now you can start seeing the difference from one brow to the other, like a little bit of fullness, not too much, still fluffiness, but you know, not too bold, not too super like draw in. So what I'm gonna do is just grab the very tip of my brush and go right here to the lighter shade, tap the excess, and I'm going to start just creating a little bit of hair strokes to the front. So my brows naturally go this way, so I'm going to start moving my hand like in this motion right here, so I can start getting those hairs moving that way, or the hairs that we're drawing in. I'm going to align it with the beginning of my eye. All right, so I am pretty satisfied with the way that it's actually coming along, so I am going to do the other brow now. All right guys, so here are the brows. I'm really filling them right now. Obviously they're not identical, but they are really close to each other, and I don't think anybody's brows are really like twins, but I am totally filling these brows right now. All right, let's go ahead and clean them up. I am going to be using this pencil right here, which is the Brow Lines Camera Action. It is a dual brow highlighter. There is a metallic side that I never use, and I don't ever think I'm going to be using it, but I am going to be using this side right here. So here is a swatch of the color that I actually do use. This color is perfect for my skin tone, and I do really enjoy it just because it goes on super creamy and it blends into nothing, which is amazing. It just does such a great job on cleaning up. So I am going to just clean up just a little bit, especially on the places that I put maybe a little bit too much powder, and just give it a little nice shape. And I'm also going to highlight the highest points of my brow, just like that. And I am going to use a synthetic brush. This one right here is from Urban Decay, from I think the Naked palette or something like that. But I love it just because it really does such a great job on pulling the product down, and is perfect for my brows. So I am going to just bring down the product. So with my finger, I'm just going to tap, make sure everything is nice and blended. And sometimes when I do go a little bit too close in, I use the same brush to clean it up, and I'm going to go with the same motion of my brows just so it can blend up, and then I just use my sponge to make sure that everything is nice and neat. All right guys, so yeah, that's it for the brows. As you can see, they can go with like super bold looks or just an everyday kind of look. I love these brows right here. So that's it for the video. I hope that it was helpful to you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I will see you next time.